Alright, um, hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and this video for authority machine on the HackTheBox. This is a Windows machine and we are working here with the Windows and the get is privilege escalation to here. Why I recorded this video? Because this authority machine is not definitely medium difficulty, it's really brain fuck. It's actual brain fuck to me. But don't worry about it, guys. I'm gonna be show you all of things about here is detailed, explain it. So what is our goal? We just have the one goal here. Our goal is we have to be hack this machine. So which machine is working on IP addresses? So if you go this IP addresses web server, it's definitely give you this Windows Server Internet Information Services as a web page here. So we just have to be starting here. Actually guys, the most important things is the first things actually is the mmap scan for the result, gathering result for it. So if you are starting here the mmap results, it's definitely give you some more details about this protocol and port for this IP addresses machines for this server definitely. But never gonna be forget it. We are just actually working with Windows machine is over here. So we just have to be looking for how we are using Windows machine is here and how we can actually access as user or administrator directly. And definitely is the another thing so is important is over here. You have to be know about something SMB. So I'm just gonna be show you guys is how we can actually working with them, and then you will understand how we use it. Okay, so we just have to be waiting here. Actually, the mmap scan result. If you are trying GoBuster or VFuse or FIFU or FirexBuster for this directory scan, it's definitely nothing giving you. You just have to be give it all of things to here directly. Okay, so we just have to be looking into mmap scan. It's definitely giving us the here so important things for us on this IP server. All right, so if you are when your mmap scan is ending, it's definitely give you there is an SMB protocol is open. So there is an Ansible protocol is definitely is open. So we just have to be working with some protocol is over here definitely. So let me starting here chat GPT. Yes, here is definitely okay. So let me log in. Oh my gosh, my first time. So alright, the password is, let me access is on ChatGPT here. So we have to be here definitely using for it so many times. And then for example we can asking here SMB client usage. Okay, how I get all files on SMB to my Kelly directly. Okay, midget plus definitely not working because there is a too many directory. Alright, say here folder. Yes, or mmap scan is actually here is actually ending, so we just have to be analyzing it. If you are checking here, for example in the AD port, this is definitely giving us Microsoft IIS HTTPD server web pages actually. So we know about it because we got this. So the other important things here, you have to be added for the LD app on domain is authority.hackthebox. So what does it mean? You just have to be go there nano etc host and give this IP addresses, so this machine's IP addresses definitely, and then say here authority hack the box and authority.hackthebox domain for into it. So don't forget it. So this is too basically important for us. If you are adding to your if you added to your domain or something like that for these machines, is definitely giving here the here domain, for example. Now you can access this with this actually using into it with like http authority.hackthebox. It's definitely give you same web page and web server is over there. So if you go over, if you're looking here, so if you're scroll down, you will see it. There's an SMB protocol. So is Ansible protocol is definitely is open here. So what does it mean? So we can actually using Samba for access something about here. So let me say here SMB client-l, and then definitely you have to be give this IP addresses here directly. Then if you see here just password forget, you just have to be hit enter here, and then you will see here, for example, is admin $sign or C $signs, something like that. These are is definitely for the admin, so we have no access to admin, so we cannot look into it. So let me try here department shares. So if I'm gonna say here, so you just have to delete -l and say here for looking into department shares, you just have to say here department shares. Okay, so if you are say enter for it, you will definitely access as ls, so for a Samba, but you have no permission for it because it's anti status access listings. So what does it mean? You have no permission. So let me clear it, and then now time to be accesses on development here. Okay, so you just have to be go there for the development share for this machine. So if I'm gonna go here for developments, it's definitely give me the Samba, and we got here this something accesses for the folder. This is a file, this is a directory, so we have to be get this all of things to here on our Kali Linux. So you just have to be give it the prompt file, and then you have to be say a recurs on, and then you can now midget. You can now sorting midget minor pills is here. So if you are at this command on your Ansible protocol, is definitely give you all folder and all files into your Kali Linux machine or which machine is using here. So you just have to be looking into it. Okay, you have to be analyzing it. Is definitely could be change your life. Okay. Yes, that's working tax. Yes, that's working. Thanks. We have to be appreciated for the chat GPT. I think it's a definitely best is the best innovation for us. So alright, so we got here all flag or directory and all files here. Let me go automation, so it will give me definitely here Ansible. Let me go here the Ansible file. Is there's an M4 file for us. Now we have to be here is definitely so focused it's initial recon. For example, let me go there ADCS, and then say here ls, go for defaults ls, and cats main the email file. So what is actually giving us this, giving actually for us this very important, it's administrator email. So administrator email is admin.authority.hackthebox. So we have to be, I think here, save it, and then looking for is there any important item for us. I think it's not, so let me clear it. So let me go back. No time to be looking, for example, cat requirements is txt is definitely we have to be install it. They are using for the web server Jinja 2. So I actually trying something for Jinja 2 on the I just looking into it, so I exploited how we can exploit it, but it's not gonna be working. So let me clear it and then say here cat requirements email file here. No, there is nothing. I think we can now go here. So let me clear and time to be go ld app. Say here defaults and then cats main the email file here one more time. There is nothing for us. Let me go back one more time. So let me go pvm to here, and then if you are go pvm, you will definitely look into it. There's an Ansible key, for example Ansible. You know what is Ansible? Ansible, we are generally looking for this crack the hash. If you are looking into it, it's definitely give you something. It's actually here. For example, let me cat for Ansible inventory. So you will actually Ansible user is administrator, Ansible password is welcome1. You have to be using for Ansible cracked hashes here. But where is the hashes? Is the hashes is definitely here. Let me go defaults and say here cats main dash vml, and then we got here this hashes for crack it. If you're ready, we crack it. But don't forget here, the all hashes here, it's actually working the same machine. So this hash and this hash and this hash is definitely give you same passfare and same password. Why? Because the all hashes here is working in the same machines. So for example, I want to be show you how we can crack this hash. You just have to be here using, for example, let me copy this. For example, let me copy this, and I say here ls. So let me say here nano hash. This is a hash 3, right? Hash t email. Okay, and then paste it. So okay, let me using here sublime text hash to email, and I say here cancel. As what's wrong I did? Cancel. So close without saving. Yes, now it's gonna be working. You have to be actually, guys, don't forget this fixes it some the same column here. This is really important, trust me. You just have to be actually all of the things here with this fix it in the same column. So this is important. Let me save it, and then time to be actually here Ansible, yeah, like that, Ansible to John. For example, in the hash 2 hash 3 we are getting here the yam file, and then you have to be check it for the cracked hashes. You have to be use Ansible to John and hash 3 YAML file with John ready. If you are say it, you will see the John ready is like as hash for the cracked. So now time to be crack this hash. How we can crack it? So you just have to be using here John ready, and a dash dash wordless equal to user share wordless txt is over there. Okay, don't forget about it. If you are starting here this for brute force attack the crack the hash, it will definitely give you what is passwords to these machines on the actually workings same machine the 4 hashes. So you got here the same, you got here this password. So now we are working with this for crack the password. Okay, don't forget this. So save it on your machine. So now time to be actually, guys, crack it all of things to here. Actually save it with hash 1 hash 2 YAML file here. So let me say here sublime text is hash 2 is definitely hash 2 dash YAML, and let me save it. You have to be fix it the same column. All of the value is over there. Okay, don't forget about it, guys. Alright, this is really important. So for example, into it controller save, and for example, if you are cracked hash 2 YAML file, it will definitely give you this password. Okay, so don't take your waste time for crack it all of things to here. So for example, suitable hash1-yaml file to here, and then save it for this first hash. This here is definitely you have to be use it directly. So let me fix. Okay, now it's working now. Now we can working with, oh my god, where I am. Yeah, we are here, definitely. So now we can work with this YAML file with workings and Ansible vault decrypt file into it. So you just have to be cat and say here hash1 YAML and using here piple and say here Ansible vault and say here decrypts. Why we are do it? Now we are just working with hash1 YAML file, and then using here the for what is the password. We are definitely using here, this is an Ansible hash if you remember, and then we have to be using our Ansible vault and we have to be decrypt it, right? So if we are giving here the enter, it's give you vault password, and it's definitely vault password is equal that. So you just have to be give it. If you are give it, you will give you username. So this is our username. So now time to be same things for this hash2. No, it's we are giving here hash3, but I want to be give here the hash2. It's definitely it's gonna be working, and then go there, the copy this pass clipboard. So this is all the password. So oh my guys, I want to be actually copy this like that. For now, error to here. Okay, this is all the password. So let me using here the for hash2, hash3 sorry. Okay. And for password for you definitely give this have to be give it. So this is all this different password. How we can use it? So now maybe you can find something. Maybe we have to be using evilware for this, but which one is password? We don't know. We cannot access this evilware with this credential. You have to be go there so different. So you have to be go there so different. Say here, you have to be go different actual directory here, guy. Okay, so you just have to be go there and give it here for HTTPS. So if you are looking into it on your mmap, result is definitely here. So it will give you guy to here. So 70, no, it's not 70. 8044.3 port is open there. You just have to be go this port. You just have to be go this, and then it will definitely give you PVM because it's redirect this URL to you. So you can actually looking into it for here. And if you're starting here the GoBuster scan, you will say here private directory, and you have to be starting GoBuster scan for the private again. So you will say here config, and then you will say here if you're starting GoBuster scan one more time, you will see here there's an login directory is open. That means you have to be go this URL is definitely like that. So what is not gonna be working? What's full here? So you just have to be adding here HTTPS. The file enabled for configurations. The process cannot access it because it's being used by another processes. Refresh it. So I got it before. Why does error like this? Really? Alright, let me accept this risk and continue. Oh my god, this is fucking. So we just have to be go there. Okay, let me copy this. Nope. Another process. So let me fix this error, okay? So this error 4, I got this machine before. So why I'm not accesses it again? Okay, if you go this if you go this URL, you will definitely here show the for sign in. You have to be give this password for the sign in. You have to be give it this password for the sign in, and then it's redirect you for sign in another page. You have to be actually to here correct it looking into service manager. And if you go to service manager, there is a something like so download configurations. So if you're download configurations, so okay guys, I actually wanna show you like, all right, so let me close it. All right guys, let me show you now. If your accesses or directories definitely give you like this corrected, okay, you have to be given here for the password. You just have to be given here this password for the sign in, and then give it this, and then press the sign in, and then it's redirect you something like looking into it. You just have to be go there, so you can actually access it with this PVM private config manager here. Alright, let me for example go there. If it's gonna be working. Now it's not gonna be working for us because I got it before. Now I have no access into it. So okay, you will see it here the same. So you just have to be download configuration. If you are download here your configuration, so I actually want to be starting here open VPN lab. All right, like this I want to be use it. So if you are download this configuration, is definitely press here download configuration. You will see here this is a like this. So the PVM configuration XML file, Sublime text, and then say here PVM configuration is XML. So if you are scroll down in this actually the here, yes, the 74 page is a 74 column is over there. You have to be added here. Is definitely give you is a different IP addresses there. You just have to be actually change it with this LD app, and then yes, could be LD app. Yeah, we have to be actually change it. You will see it this command. You just have to be change it with LD app, and then give here your IP address 10.10. What's our IP address? It's a 15 and 71. And for which port we are using here the LD app. Let me go mmap scan one more time. Yes, we are working on the 389. So let me add here 389. So yeah, if you do it, so you can now try starting here sudo responder -i for tune 0. So responder for -i to here. So now you have to be actually guys to here save it with controller save. Let me fix it. And then if you are actually guys to here, you will see there, and this let me show you one more time. You have to be say here import configuration here. You just have to be say with import configuration. So that will give you right here is definitely that will give you this username. Is username is cvs ldapt, and the password is ldapt-1 and the -clear. So if you import this for this web server, you will see this credential on this responder results. Okay, let me exit the responder result. Now we can actually working with the with or same password is, or it's not same password with or same no, is a new password here with in-packet at computer. So we have to be using here in-packet at computer command for the actually why we are using it, because we are using it for for the adding here the new username and new password is definitely could be like that. You just have to be given here authority that HackTheBox for the domain, and or new username is services-ldapp. So you just have to be given here services-ldapp. For the password, you have to be single quotation mark added here, and then don't forget to copy this and then you have to be give it here, and then say here dash dash, no dash, this dash computer dash name is, for example, what you want to be give you. For example, you can give here, I mean, so different password or different, I mean, so username there. You just have to be give it. For example, I want to be give here linear, right, like that is definitely, and then the dash computer dash pass is algebra. Okay, this is my new username, new password is here. Okay, let me say enter it. It will definitely give you successfully added machine account is linear $ with password is algebra. So now you can use it with certify. So what is certify? Why we are using certify? Certify is definitely for this accesses these Windows machines, so some credential and some new username and new password it with Ansible. So if you are go there this certify, you will definitely show you certify is not certify, is a certify. You will understand is detailed what is certify is used for. You can actually pip3 install certify-AD for installing on your Kali Linux machine. So now you can access it with it. So let me use a certify and then dash rack dash username. You have to be definitely give here, so your what if giving here before, you know, if you remember we give for the username is linear like that, and then now time to be giving the password is algebra. So let me write it algebra. Okay, or password is algebra. So now you just have to be giving here dash say a for the certificate, or certificate is definitely starting with authority dash ca, and a dash target is equal to authority dot hack the box, and then you have to be giving here templates, or templates is no template is corp VPN and a dash UPN. If you remember, we got in here, no, we have to be save it here administrator dot authority. Alright, it's like that, it's definitely admin at authority dot hack the box for the UPN here. I mean, so it's now is clearly, so time to be adding here for the DNS. What is DNS? If you remember, is authority dot hack the box and a dash DC then dash IP here. You will give this machine IP addresses there, or machine IP addresses is equal that, and if you are starting is enter it, it will definitely give you admin authority.pfx file is into here. So now usage the certify one more time. So let me say here certify, and then say here cert dash pfx, and then administrator authority dash pfx here. Oh my guys, we have to be adding here administrator. Yes. We got it here wrong. Alright, remo admin. Okay. We have to be giving here now admin. It could be administrator. Okay, administrator. Alright. So now we got in here administrator pfx file here. I mean, so like that. So time to be usage it, you would certify one more time. I should say here, this is definitely how we can use it. So let me check in here the cert dash pfx and administrator dash authority dash pfx. With the first one we have to be giving here dash no k dash out, right? Yes, here user certificate. Yes, we already know is user certificate here. Let me using our certify for this here one more time. Certify cert dash ppx administrator, like no cert for the user key here dash out with this user key here. If you don't know how you can using certify, you can actually check it into it. There's an all how we can use certify, you will see it is directly. So if you want to be actually understand and certify, you can check it into it this GitHub page. Or if you don't want to be, you can, or you just have to be looking for just this HackTheBox machine. You will do it what I do here. So let me say here clear there. So now time to be using different Python file is over there. This is pass the cert on this Python file is definitely here. Okay, so let me go to pass the purse here. So I wanna be actually guys use it. So alright, where is that? So let me say git clone and then paste it. We are definitely gathered the pass ctr pass the cert file. So you just have to be go there Python and then move cp pass the cert file from the root. Okay, so let me go root my root directory here. You know there's an pass the cert Python file is already there. Now if you are do it, it will give you new password. Okay, so let me say clear it. Python 3 pass the cert dot python and then say here dash action modify user is or user is dash a crt extension, and this is equal to user dash crt and dash k. We are saved it with user dash k, and is our domain is definitely here authority dot HackTheBox and dash dc dash ip, and then give here this machine ip is definitely, and then dash target, or target is is administrator, and then say here dash new password. It will give you new password for the administrator Windows machines shell. Okay, it will definitely give you new password for the administrator. So now we can access this for this administrator shell with evil dash Windows RAM with this password. So let me using here evil Windows RAM dash I. You are definitely giving here guy to this machine IP address, and for user is definitely, or user is administrator, and then your password is your new password is here. You just have to be give it for the accesses for or target victim machine. So if you are say here who am I, we are is administrator now, so that means we hack the machines without privilege escalation. We are definitely just hack this administrator machine is over here on this Windows machine. So if you are go here, that there is definitely say here ls and go desktop, and then you will see here cat root.txt. This is our root.txt, and if you go back here one more time, say here ls cd services ld app ls and go desktop, say ls one more time, and this is your user txt is definitely here. If you are give it for the user and the root flag, you will comply to these machines correctly. So Why I am giving here for this user and the root flag here the brainfuck, I think is really brainfucking. Okay, so this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching this video and keep calm.